Hey guys, welcome to Man City Fan TV, and this is episode 3 on this FIFA 20 career mode. My name is Kiam. Thank you all for joining us today. So you will remember from episode 2 that we ended it with a defeat to Bournemouth. So let's just review. We lost 1-0 to Bournemouth in our last game. We managed to beat Spurs 2-1, and we beat West Ham as well. So it wasn't the worst episode 2, but we did end with a defeat to Bournemouth. So we want to get back on track by beating Brighton in the next game. So let's just go ahead and check the league standings. So you can see there we're third in the league. Chelsea are top, Villa second. So a bit of an odd looking table. This is one of the things I've been warned about on this FIFA, that the table can end up being a little bit odd because FIFA has sort of programmed the game so that the best teams don't always pick the best players. So you can end up with a really weird situation where like Norwich can be top of the league and Leicester, can be right at the top and Liverpool down at the bottom and so on. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they've fixed it up a little bit and it works okay, but we will see. So a little bit of news. We're coming up to the transfer deadline day. And I've made a big decision based on some of the information that you guys have provided. But I've added 2 players to the transfer list. And I'm sorry, but Benjamin Mendy, you're going on the transfer list, because the reason I'm putting Mendy on the transfer list is I was watching the Liverpool-Leicester game at the weekend. And I'm really impressed with Ben Chilwell at Leicester. I think Chilwell would be a fantastic left-back for City. I think he's really reliable. He gave Liverpool all sorts of problems the other day. It reminds me a little bit of Robertson, the way he plays. He's up and down, he's powerful, he's good defensively, he gets stuck in. So I'm going to try and sign Ben Chilwell, but that will mean that Mendy, unfortunately, was going to have to make way. And I've also put Nicholas Otamendi on the transfer list as well, because I'm going to go and try and sign a centre-back. And some of the centre-backs that you guys have suggested are in my list here. We've got Skriniar, Upamecano is another one, Nathan Ake, Kimpembe and De Vries. So I'm going to look at those centre-backs. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go for at the moment. I like the look of this guy. I must admit, I do like the look of Upamecano. He's at Sheffield United there though, so I wonder if he's available. There you go, not available. So he's at Sheffield United, so we won't be getting him. Nathan Ake potentially could be available. He's at Bournemouth still. Skriniar's at Inter Milan, so we'll have a look. But I want to make sure we can sell Otamendi first before we go and buy him. We've got the transfer deadline date coming up after this game. So first game on today's episode then is Brighton at home. So let's just take a look at the team there. We've got Edison in goal, Mendy at left back, Laporte, Fernandinho, Walker, Rodri holding, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Mbappe, of course, our mega money signing Mbappe on the right, Aguero and Raheem Sterling on the left. So strong lineup for this game, no messing around. We needed to get back to winning ways. We lost to Bournemouth. That wasn't acceptable. We've got to get back to winning ways. And we're going to start by beating Brighton. We've got to try and beat Brighton at home. But remember guys, we are playing on the hardest level as well. So I'm on the ultimate difficulty level, so it's not easy. And it's a new game, so all the excuses are coming out. So this could be tough. It could be an absolute disaster of a season. If I don't get used to FIFA 20 quickly, then it could be a right old ding-dong of a season. And you could all be laughing at me, but I don't mind. That could happen. And if it does, we get on with it, don't we? We get on with it. We're City. There's the Blue Boys. Look at them all. Ready for the game. There's the league table. Boys are out. There's Kevin De Bruyne. He was a huge miss against Watford recently. And we're going to get this one underway. So Sergio Aguero lays it back. Comes into Fernandinho's feet. Walker to Kevin De Bruyne. Comes Mbappe. Mbappe, look at him go. Mbappe's got the speed, he's got the pace, it's straight in. Now that's not a bad start, is it? Mbappe down the right. Sergio Aguero free in the middle. Crosses it in. And Sergio Aguero with the header. What a goal. 3 minutes on the clock. The boys were hurting after the Bournemouth defeat. They wanted to make a statement and they've taken less than 4 minutes to get on the score sheet. Fantastic header. Sergio Aguero's not going to miss from there. It's 1-0 to City. Happy days. Great start to this episode 3. Hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. If you're enjoying the FIFA content, if you hit that bell notification, you're going to get all the videos from Man City Fan TV. They will come through on the channel. And you guys will also note that I've started a Ultimate Team season as well. So an Ultimate Team season has started. So look out for some episodes on the Ultimate Team. In fact, if you go on the channel, episode 1 of Ultimate Team is actually on the channel. So you can look it up. I'll put the link in the description for this video. There's another cross in there. Oh. And I do need some help on Ultimate Team because when I play offline on, not offline, online on Ultimate Team, it's a completely different control set. So I'm struggling because I play with legacy defending for this career mode, but online I have to play with tactical defending. So it's a completely different set of defending. And I really, really struggle. And most of the time I get absolutely hammered. Aguero! Oh, look at that. Such a good effort there from Aguero. Turned his man. Fired the shot. Pep Guardiola there looking pretty dapper in his outfit. And it's not Pep Guardiola, it's Kiam Guardiola. Looking dapper. I need to sort Kiam out actually. I might take him on a bit of a shopping spree, get him some new threads. He does need some new threads, that's for sure. Here come Brighton on the attack. Nice ball in. Little nod down there from Fernandinho, and that's a sloppy pass there by Rodri. And here comes Mbappe. So Mbappe has started his City career really well, as expected. He is a superb player. Cost us a lot of money. 147 mil we bought him for. So you'd expect him to do the business at that price. Fernandinho there, struggling. I'm actually going to bring Laporte back in as well. I'm not doing all this players who are injured, not playing them. I'm going to bring everyone back in. Everyone's going to get a game. Leroy Sané, everyone, he's coming back in. Here's Rodri into De Bruyne. Back to Rodri. A nice play in the middle. We've got to be patient here. Brighton being pretty disciplined at the back. Not many gaps at the moment. Rodri plays it into Bernardo Silva. Bubblegum. Bubblegum is still going. Bubblegum plays it in the middle. Raheem Sterling at the far post. Great ball. Bubblegum's footwork there. Absolutely superb. Bernardo Silva. Look at that play there. I mean, the ball was just glued to his foot. He was dribbling on the edge of the box. Went in between the Brighton defenders. Raheem Sterling came in at the far post. And it's 2-0 to City. Looks like we're heading back towards winning ways on this FIFA 20 career mode. Kiam's happy. I don't know, who does he look like, Kiam? He looks a bit like a... I don't know, like a... Not Richard Edgill. No, a bit of a... Not Richard Edgill. I'm trying to think who he looks like with his shades. That's Sibierski. That's it. Sibierski. I was thinking of sort of a bald-headed City player. And if anyone remembers Sibierski, going back probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years now, I'd imagine. That's who he looks like. Here comes Aguero. Nice turn by Aguero. It's Bernardo Silva. It's 3-0. City are on fire here, 37 minutes in. City boys, they're not messing around. They mean business today. And it's 3-0. Look at that. The City boys celebrating. The Etihad erupts. And this one at the moment, it's a bit of a cakewalk for us. Look at that. Great finish. Left foot by Bernardo. Past the keeper. The south stand. Jump up. That's pretty much where I used to sit. Just behind the goal there. Maybe a bit further up. Well, I'll say sit. I never sat. It was all standing there behind the south stand. Here comes the Brighton boys trying to get in. Walker misplaces his tackle. Rodri plays it wide. Here comes Mbappe now. Mbappe's a danger. Look at that from Mbappe. He just skips round his man. Look at this. Skills. Oh, no. Tried to skill too many there with Mbappe. Here comes Aguero. Aguero's going to fire the shot. Oh, and it's a great save by the keeper. Tips it round the post. Nearly 4-0 there just before half time. Aguero's on fire. Really sharp in this match. Keeper tips the ball round the post and prevents it from being 4-0. But we've still got the corner. Corner comes in. It's a header. Oh, there's a free header there. It's Laporte. Laporte is in. I brought Laporte back in. I didn't think I did. But Laporte had a free header. Should have done better with that one. And I tell you what, how much are we missing Laporte in real life, eh? We really are. The defence doesn't look anywhere near as assured as it did. And there we go, it's half time. 3-0 on this very first match on episode 3 on this FIFA 20 career mode. Hit the like button, guys. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Leave your comments down below as well. Let me know what you want me to do on this career mode. If there's any players that you're coming across in your career modes that you think are good and you think, you know, I could buy them. We're probably a bit too late now for this window. But when it comes to the January window, if you give me a list, I'll compile a list. I'll put everyone on the transfer hub. And then I can go out and make the signings and we can build a squad that we all want. A squad we can be proud of. Not that we're not proud of the squad we already have, because we are. That's a great ball here. Aguero. Oh, look at Aguero's just skipping round. Aguero. Ah, Bernardo. No. Keeper manages to get hold of it. Great play by Aguero. They cannot handle Aguero at the moment. And let me know what you think as well. I mean, I'm going to try and get Ben Chilwell if we can get rid of Mendy. But if I can't sell Mendy, then obviously I won't make that move. But let me know what you think. Am I making a mistake by signing Ben Chilwell and getting rid of Mendy? Am I downgrading? Or will it be an upgrade? I'm not sure. I mean, in terms of FIFA, I'm not sure who's better. But I mean, we could compare the two players. We'll take a look at them and compare them. I've just always rated Chilwell. I just think he's such a steady fullback. He doesn't seem to get that many injuries as well. He's one of those left backs. He plays consistently throughout the season. And he's always a steady performer. And I just think we're desperate for that. We've had so much upheaval at left back. We've had so many changes. You know, we had Fabian Delph there. And then we brought in Zinchenko to cover. Obviously, Mendy came in for a little while. Then he got injured and now he's back out again. And there's so much chopping and changing at left back. I think we just need a steady Eddie. And I think that man could be Chilwell, myself. And I'm talking about real life there, but also on FIFA. Here's Bernardo. Into Aguero. Sterling's made the run down the left. Sterling's away. Bernardo's pulled off for him. Oh, he pulled to the edge of the box there. Sterling wasn't very quick there with the turn. I don't think Sterling feels as good on this game as he did on the previous version. I must admit, Sterling feels a little bit less agile on this game than he did on the previous one, which is bizarre because, you know, if anything, Sterling had an unbelievable, amazing season last year, so his stats should have gone up. They probably gave his stats to Scott McTominay or something, knowing FIFA. There's Rodri on the ball into Mendy's feet. Inside back to Rodri, to Bernardo Silva. That's a bit of a sloppy pass. Let's just make a change. 20 minutes to go. We're going to give Aguero a rest. Let's get Aguero off. Let's get Gabby Jesus on. Mbappe needs a rest as well. He's played a lot. And Kevin De Bruyne as well. In fact, no, let's not bring David on. I'm going to give Phil Foden a go. So Kevin De Bruyne off, Foden on. So 3 changes. Aguero, Mbappe and De Bruyne off. It's not a bad trio, is it? And swapping them for Jesus, Foden and Riyad Mahrez. Not a bad trio either. So lots of strength in depth in this squad. So we've got no excuses really about going all the way in most of the competitions this season with the squad that we've got. And obviously we're going to make some additions on transfer deadline day as well. So we want to be fully prepared this time round. We lost to Liverpool in the Champions League final on FIFA 19 on our career mode series, which is still on the channel if you guys want to catch up with that. But we did lose to Liverpool and we went out of both cups, I think, on penalties. So we do need a little bit more strength in depth. Comes Raheem Sterling now on the break to Gabby Jesus. Sterling again, you see there, he just doesn't react as quickly as he did. When I turned back with him on FIFA 19, he used to be so agile, you could just skip around the defenders, but on this one he seems to turn a lot slower, so I struggle to actually get away from the men. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just not getting used to the game yet. Comes Rodri into Phil Foden. Phil Foden tried to take the man, and I found that is something on FIFA 20. It's difficult to dribble past players on FIFA 20. You've really got to throw a few sort of skill moves. You can't just drop your shoulder and go past them like you used to on FIFA 19. Here comes Gabby Jesus. Plays a great ball in. Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, he's got round. I thought it was going to be a goal there. I don't know who made the run. It looked like it might have been Foden. I'm not sure who made that late run. Well, that's it. The game is over. It's a 3-0 win. Comfortable victory at home. Happy with that after the not 3-0, after the 1-0 defeat at Bournemouth. So happy with that. We're back to winning ways on this career mode. Great start to episode 3. And the City boys go off celebrating a comfortable 3-0 victory. So let's move onwards and onwards. We don't need a post-match interview, do we? I'll start doing a couple of post-match interviews, but I think for now we'll just go through because we've got a busy transfer deadline day ahead. So we want to see if we get some offers for our players, because we can't sell if I don't get the offers for Otamendi and Mendy. So transfer deadline day, here we go. Get your yellow tie out, get the yellow ticker bar. It's transfer deadline day. And here we go. Transfer. I accepted an offer for Mendy. I forgot that actually. I accepted an offer from Ajax, but they couldn't agree personal terms. 31 million for David Silva. Now, I just can't do that. I'm sorry. I know he's getting on, and 31 million for a guy of David Silva's age would be unbelievable. But it's David Silva. The man's a legend. He's staying in the squad. I'm not selling David Silva. Loan offer for Mendy. Loan offer. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. A loan offer. And we can ship him out. Oh, Monaco have also made an offer. I know this is a loan. Let's have a look. 23, 1 year. So they've also made an offer, cash offer as well. Okay, so we've accepted both of those. So Mendy's going to be on his way. So now what we need to do He's getting to our player search because we're going to find his replacement, and I don't even think I've added him to the list yet. But old Chilly Willy, here he comes. Ben Chilwell, short list. I've just seen he's at Crystal Palace. That's not good. That's not good. So let Mendy go. And it looks like Chilwell's at Crystal Palace and I can't sign him. No, I can't. Dun, dun. Never mind. I try to think who's another good left back that I rate in the world. Do you know who I really do rate? And he's getting on now. But I could bring him in for a year for a laugh. But I don't know if he's got any pace. But he's getting on. Marcelo. For me, he's the best left back. I know he's not done that well from all accounts for Real Madrid recently. But this guy, to me, he's 31. Look at that. I mean, his stats. Should we try a little cheeky? Should we try and bring Marcelo in? See what we can get him for. I'm not going to pay anything daft. Well, let's try and get Marcelo. Approach to buy. Here we go. Let's get to Madrid. Let's get some negotiations done. Let's see what they want. Oh, we are. We're up Beetham Tower. No, it's not quite Beetham Tower, that, looking at that skyline. So we're in some big posh restaurant here. Zidane's in the house. Kiam MCFC's in the house. Current value 25 mil. Okay, player swap. Let's have a player swap. We're going to go with... May as well try and get rid of Mendy, don't you think? Because I mean, I don't want... I'm not messing around because... So they want Mendy and 22 million. Mendy and 22 million. Counter. No, I don't think we can do that, can we? Let's be honest. I'm not getting Marcelo at 31, giving them Mendy, and giving them another 22 million on top of it. I think someone at Madrid is having a little bit of a laugh. There is another left back. I think he's a left back at Atletico Madrid. And really, I should have done a lot of this research and scouting beforehand. But let me just go into Atletico Madrid. I forgot his name. Let's just go to the defenders. I think he's a left back, but I know he's rapid. And it's not Kieran Trippier. What's he called? He's not there. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to search for left back. Let's search our left backs, guys. This might trigger a few ideas in my head. Oh, these are some real garbage left backs, aren't they? Jordi Alba. Alba. Alaba's a good shout, isn't he? Let's have a look at Alba. Alaba. David Alaba. That's the one I'm thinking of. David Alaba at Bayern Munich. Let's get him on the list. Let's approach David Alaba. See if we can swap Mendy for Alaba. We're going to approach the cartel boys. Bayern Munich. Oh, skip the negotiations and pay. So can I skip the negotiations and pay? Possibly. 59 mil, what do you reckon? I don't think I've got 59 mil, so let's see if we can throw a player in and get David Alaba with a player thrown in. So we're back in the restaurant Beetham Tower having negotiations. Kiam's here with, I don't know who he is, a Messi type lookalike. Player swap. Gonna go fullbacks. Oh, Angelino, I didn't mean to press Angelino. Uh-oh. Angelino on 46 mil. I don't think I've got 46 mil. No, I think we're punching above our weight there, aren't we? So I think we'll just do what we got. at left back. Let's go into the transfer hub. Let's see if we can get hold of one of our centre backs. So Nathan Ake, Kimbepe. This is a player that was recommended to me, Kimbepe. I can't even say it. Kimpembe. Someone will tell me. Someone type it out how you pronounce it, please. Well, let's approach him because we need a centre back as well. We need a bit of cover in the team. So player swap. Let's try and get rid of Otamendi. Otamendi. What do they want? 30 mil. Thing is, for that money, he's going to want to start, and I don't want to start him. So probably not. You know what? I don't know what. I mean, Nathan Ake is a good player. De Vrij, Skriniar. These guys are all pretty decent salaries, though. Pretty big money for the amount. So let's have a look. Skriniar. Let's see what Skriniar's worth. Well, back in our office, 46 mil centre backs. Who have we got? Otamendi. We want to get rid of Otamendi for Skriniar. Offer another position. A midfielder. We don't really want to offer a midfielder. Maybe Gundogan. Let's see if they accept Gundogan. 63 mil. No. Yeah, so these fees at the moment, and you can see here, Kiam's managing his club sensibly. He's not getting drawn into big transfer fees. Let's get back on with transfer deadline day. Let's see if we get some offers on our players so we can make some money. Transfer offer for Mendy, 22 mil. To be honest, I've accepted offers on Mendy now, so I'm probably going to lose him without getting a replacement. I'm just trying to think what left backs there are. Let me just go into the search players. And we're going to go into Eredivisie. Let's just go to Ajax. And this guy's a good left back, Tagliafico. This is a guy I rate as well. So let me just see if Tagliafico is available. Okay, so there's not enough strength in depth for him as well, so he's not available at the moment. So let's carry on. Let's see if we get any more offers in this transfer deadline day. We got an offer for Otamendi. Otamendi, 23 mil. We'll accept that. Let's run it on a bit further. Skriniar. Transfer offer for Sterling from Barcelona. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh, Barcelona. Let's go back into the transfer hub. Now, what about this guy, De Vrij? What's his rating, though? I mean, 65 acceleration, 66 speed. He's got a lot of speed, a lot of strength there, though. Any aggression, composure. So he's a bit of a bruiser. He might not be a bad option. Let's go ahead and approach this guy. Might be able to bring him in. Current value 28. I'll tell you what, let me offer $26. They're probably going to laugh at that, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, why give me a current value of 28 and then come back and say I want 49 million, which is slightly bizarre. Counter offer, propose new transfer fee. I've just agreed to pay him 49 mil, which I didn't want to do. So I'm not even going to follow that one up because I'm not paying him 49 mil. So you can forget it. It looks like we might end up with just Mbappe as our new signing in this transfer window. He's looking forward to contract negotiations. Not going to happen. So transfer deadlines coming to an end. We're coming right to the end of the window. Otamendi has been sold. Transfer offer for Walker. Transfer offer for Gundogan. Not interested in them. So it looks like Otamendi's gone and we haven't really replaced him. But we've got John Stones in the squad as well. So we can use John Stones. So that's a transfer deadline day. We didn't get anyone. So the players we wanted were not available. And to be honest, we run the club properly. So if the players aren't available, we don't dive in. We don't just sign anyone. We're not Man United. We don't sign players willy-nilly off the cuff. We want to have a careful, structured plan and get the players that we actually want. So let's run it on. The next game is Norwich. The dreaded fixture away at Norwich. The game that we actually lost in real life. Let's... not playing the anniversary kit, we're going to play in the blue kit. In fact, I might play in the black kit, which will make more sense. We're in the black kit, Norwich are in the yellow. We're going to go with our strongest line up there. Angelino's in at left back. I probably would bring... I'm going to give Cancelo a go at left back. So Cancelo at left back, Laporte, Fernandinho, Walker, Rodri, De Bruyne, Silva, Aguero, Mbappe and Sterling. That team looks good enough. So can we go to Norwich? Can we do what City didn't manage to do in real life and get a victory away at Norwich? We're going to try and bring you a victory away at Norwich. Something that the real Manchester City team couldn't do for you. Kiam's going to attempt it with his City boys. With Mbappe on the wing. And here we go. The City boys are lined up at Norwich. Delia Smith, let's be having you. We're going to get this one underway. And I feel almost like a mission here. I've got to redeem the result of real life. I will be upset if we don't get a victory in this game. We have to pick the 3 points up. And what I want you to do, guys, is leave some comments down below. Give me some transfer targets. Let me populate the transfer list as well. So when it gets to the January window, we'll have a little bit more action. Because, to be honest, I didn't have many transfers lined up or planned for this window. I felt like I was doing a bit of a Man United type transfer window where it's all last minute, get the fax machine out, hope for the best. So I didn't want to rush into anything. I'd rather see how the squad performs, give it till Christmas, till the new year, and then we can go and add some strength. I mean, we've got Mbappe, so let's be honest, we've not had a bad transfer window, have we? Getting Mbappe in. Here comes Raheem Sterling. And Norwich here, closing us down. It's similar to what happened in real life. We've got to try and keep on top of them. Bernardo? That's a new name for Bernardo Silva. Plays it into Aguero. Plays it wide to Mbappe. Here's the man. Oh, tried to go past his defender there, just knock it through the legs, but the defender was having none of it. And Walker's tracking back. And he win the header there. Good header by Cancelo. So 20 minutes gone. This is the second game on episode 3. We did get back to winning ways. We beat Brighton. So we're just going to have a couple of games on today's episode. Obviously with the transfer window there, that's taken up a bit of time. So just a couple of games on today's episode. You can see other clubs have been active in the transfer market. So we will need to get active. And I do want to get Ben Chilwell in. Ben Chilwell may end up joining us next season if we're still doing the career mode with City next season. Then we will get him in then. And here comes Sterling. Oh, Sterling should have shot. I tried to lay it back to De Bruyne, trying not to be greedy. But that was the indecisive Sterling that we used to see. And Norwich here, they're proving to be a tough nut to crack. They're not lying down for us. We're going to have to work hard. Remember, we lost our last away game at Bournemouth. So, and there we go. Norwich have taken the lead. It's 1-0. So it strikes again. Lightning strikes twice. That's McLean with the goal this time. But Norwich have managed to take the lead against City, just as they did in real life. We are a goal down. Not what we wanted to see on this episode. That does hurt me. It really does hurt me that we've gone a goal down. Let's see if I can turn it around though. Cancelo there. Into Aguero. Sterling. Aguero makes the run. Cross comes in. Mbappe. Oh, and Mbappe was coming in on that. Couldn't quite get his head on it. Aguero with the shot. Oh, Aguero fired the shot. Great bit of play there. Little 1-2 on the edge of the box. It looked like it had opened up to Aguero. Fired the shot, but wide. The keeper didn't even react. It was nowhere near. Looked like it was closer than that. But we're struggling. It's not really connecting for the City players. It's not free flowing. It does remind me of the actual Norwich game, which is a little bit concerning. Rodri, they're just getting absolutely burned for pace. This could be another one for Norwich. We don't want that to happen. There's Aguero. Plays it wide to Mbappe. Mbappe should have the pace now to deal with this. He has. Plays it in. Sterling. Oh, and the defender somehow cleared it on the line. It looked like Sterling was going to get us the equaliser. And the defender managed to get a footing. And this player on the left here, Hernandez, is absolutely rapid. As soon as he gets down that wing, even Kyle Walker's struggling to keep up with him. I don't know what his pace is, but he must be pretty quick, that winger for Norwich. And there we go, it's half time. It's 1-0 to Norwich. Not the best halves of football I've ever seen. Raheem Sterling is not having his best game so far. And we've got some work to do. You can see there Norwich have had more shots on target than us, so we're just not performing. Is Norwich our new bogey ground? That's what it's looking like.
Plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. It's with Bernardo Silva.
Okay, and Rodri into De Bruyne. Back to Bernardo. So we've just got to pass it around a little, open them up. Here comes Aguero. Nice bit of play by Aguero. Fires the shot off. Straight at the keeper though. Not enough angle on that shot from Aguero. And Rodri's on the ball. Plays it into Kevin De Bruyne. Into Aguero. Fires the shot. Great save by the keeper. So better start to this half. The City boys look like they mean business now. At the start of this second half. Couple of early chances. Cross comes in. Laporte with a header. Deflection. Oh. And it deflected off Mbappe, I think, there. And the keeper managed to somehow get to that. He's doing a little bit of time wasting here, the Norwich players. And a shocking kick out then from the Norwich keeper. Aguero fires the shot. Oh, and Aguero got wide. Had so many chances, Sergio, in this game. One of them has got to come off sooner or later. Here comes Bernardo, and Bernardo tackled. Norwich on the break. Here's the man. Is it Pukki? Yes, it is. There he is, Pukki. We don't want him getting a goal. I don't think I can have Pukki scoring against me on FIFA career mode. That won't be good. And Hernandez, this man is absolutely rapid. And Ederson's giving it away there, right to the Norwich man. The Norwich man fired the shot back in. And Ederson managed to get another hand on it. Look at this. It was a good save in the end. He managed to tip it around. But Norwich putting some pressure on. And we are struggling on the road. We really are. We lost at Bournemouth. We're losing to Norwich. We've got to try and turn this one around. We need the points. We really do. The cross comes in again. That's a bit more comfortable for Edison. Throws it out. Great ball straight to Sterling. And Sterling gave it away there. I mean, Aguero probably could have been a bit more alert to the ball. Bernardo Silva into Rodri. Mbappe's made a great run down this right-hand side. Mbappe's going to get onto this. That's a nice bit of play. But even Mbappe there didn't really turn well. The Norwich man managed to get back to him. Wasn't the best of turns. And not a bad turn at all. But just not sharp enough. And the Norwich man's in again and he's firing a shot off. Oh, that's a bit risky. One of Edison's risky throwouts there. Plays it into Sergio Aguero. Wide to Sterling. So this looks a little bit more promising now. We've got some speed. Oh no, some pace. And again, Sterling just not got that flexibility, that agility to turn and get inside his man. Seems really slow on FIFA 20 compared to FIFA 19. Whenever I cut inside, I just lose the ball with him. That's not like Sterling. Sterling, if anything, I mean, Sterling's best attribute is his agility and his, his dribbling. So we're struggling. 83 minutes on the clock. We're 1-0 down at Norwich. But nobody can say anything to me if I lose this one because City lost it in real life. So that's what I'm going to claim as my out card. So I can thank Pep for actually losing as well. So you can't have a go at Kiam if Pep Guardiola, the greatest manager in the world, can't win at Norwich. Then it's not too bad that Kiam can't. Oh, nearly a through ball there into Bernardo's feet. Nothing's coming off at all. Norwich have just done a job on us. Very, very reminiscent of what happened in real life. And this one is drawing to a close. We're in injury time. We're coming towards the last few seconds of injury time. Cross comes in. And it's Norwich pushing for a second goal rather than us trying to get back in it. And that's it. The game ends. Norwich have beaten us 1-0. Not the result we were after. So, yeah, a bit of a mixed episode today. We got back to winning ways. We beat Brighton at home comfortably 3-0. And then we've gone away to Norwich, just as we did in the previous episode. We went away and we lost 1-0, just as we did at Bournemouth. So, not the result we were expecting there. And pretty disappointing. And, add to that, a lot of the players that we wanted to buy were not available in the transfer window. So, it's not been the greatest episode. We didn't sign the targets that we wanted. And we've had a defeat. So, a bit of a dodgy episode 3 on this Man City Fan TV career mode. Kiam is in front of the media. He's got some questions to answer. Let's see what they're going to ask him. You lost the game today against a lesser opponent. What went wrong? What went right would be the question. There's a lot to improve. Yeah, there is a lot to improve. Norwich City scored the winner in the first half. Your team didn't react after conceding. Why is that? It was not our best day, was it? Simple as that. Pazzella was one of the best players in the opposition today. Is his confident? Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. Sorry, FIFA, you've messed up there. Confident display. I'm going to put. He's a really good player. Let's give him a bit of credit.
Thanks, that's all the questions.
And that's it. I'm going to take no more questions. I'm disappointed. And here we go into the Champions League, into the Cartel Cup. So this is going to be part of episode 4. So we're going to end it today on episode 3 with a disappointing defeat to Norwich. But as you can see, when you join us on episode 4, we're going to try and bounce back. We've got our first Champions League game. That will be against Olympique Lyonnais. So hopefully we can get back on track. and put that defeat behind us. So thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch today's episode. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell notification. This is Kiam at Man City Fan TV. Take care everyone. Bye bye.